I've played the game since launch and invested quite a few hours into 100% completing the new Pokémon Legends game. But now that it's all done, what now? Let's get into it. The save screen on my game says I've spent 93 hours playing. And I'll admit, it didn't truly take that long to 100% the game, cause a good chunk of that time was me doing other things, like casually grinding out all those battles or shiny hunting different zones. But at this point, I've completed all there is to do. There might still be a few colorful screws I didn't find, but I have all the plush unlocks and don't think it's worth hunting down whatever could be missing. So why am I even still playing after so long? And the answer is pretty simple. Since I finally have the shiny charm, I want to make my full team shiny, plus whichever other Pokemon I think could be useful later on. So far, 3 of the 6 on my team are shiny. Not to say that I don't have other shiny Pokemon, because I have an entire box full of those, plus another half box. But finding out how to shiny hunt specific Pokemon has greatly increased the amount of time I've spent after 100%ing the game. I mean, with the amount of effort it takes to even get the shiny charm, I at least want to put it to good use. One of the best methods I found for shiny hunting happened when I was looking for a shiny Froakie. All you have to do is go to Zone 5, press A to walk through the gate, pause, then press A and A again. I did this specific method so many times over the last weekend with a single Joy-Con in my hand while my Switch was casually beside me or on a nearby table. And this simple method led to me having a ton of random shiny Pokemon. Of course, Froakie took forever, but that's only cause it's the one I was actually after. Now, when it comes to other zones, like Zone 20, which I do plan on shiny hunting more in the future for the remaining starters, I found that spawning in, pressing Y to roll forward, A to get through the gate, pause, then A and A again, was another simple repetitive task that would work for so many more zones in the game. With this method, you don't ever have to worry about pushing the joysticks just right, and it just makes things both simple and effective. I've done majority of my shiny hunting while doing other things around the house, and I'll casually look over every so often to make sure I'm not stuck in an obscure menu or some location. In large part, it's thanks to this that I still find myself playing after completing everything there is to do in the game. I personally don't care enough to participate in the online rank battles, aside from getting the Mega Stones. And I'm sure after I've gotten my shiny fix and collected all the stones that are slowly being drip fed, that I'll probably put the game down for a while. At least until the new DLC comes out. I did look around for info on the DLC, but all I found was mostly speculation on what could be getting new Mega Evolutions. Now, after spending so long in the game, there are a few things I noticed that really do make 100%ing the game not feel all that impactful. For starters, when you complete the Pokédex, usually you're given something like a certificate to celebrate the occasion. At first, I figured maybe it didn't happen until you complete the Megadex too, but after getting that done, nothing happened. The professor doesn't say anything, and if it was a pop-up on the side, I didn't notice it. Now, when you complete all of Mabel's research tasks, you do get a couple lines of dialogue when you go talk to her, and it pretty much says, wow, you're real diligent and stuff, but that's it. I understand we did get rewards as we did the tasks, but something special for doing everything would have been pretty cool. And my last complaint is after beating the main game, can they just let us turn off the day and night cycle? It's pretty aggravating when you're in the middle of doing something and the game's just like, alright, time for an unskippable cutscene. Even with all that said, overall, shiny hunting has kept me coming back to the game. Even if I'm only occasionally playing the game off to the side, it's still rewarding to look over and go see which Pokemon sparkles. I know shiny hunting may not be for everyone, so tell me what has kept you coming back after beating the game down in the comments below. And leave a like while you're down there. And as always, I'll catch you next time.